Good morning, Assalamualaikum to Doctor and everyone. My name is Muhammad Alif Imran bin Muhammad Zain and my student ID is AM2311014803. Today I'm going to present my research. Let me start with a simple question. When choosing between two products, what really influences our decision? Is it the price or is it whether you trust the brand? In today's digital environment, consumers are exposed to many choices. So, understanding decision making is very important. Therefore, my research focus on how brand trust influences purchase preferences under the study title Public Financial Awareness and Consumer Behavior in Product Purchasing. This study examined the relationship between brand trust and purchase preferences, particularly between local and overseas products. The data was collected from 227 respondents and analyzed using SPSS. The analysis include descriptive, correlation, and regression technique to ensure accurate results. The findings show that the brand trust has significant and positive influences on purchasers' preferences. Especially, the correlation value is R0.5919, which indicated the moderated to strong relationship. The regression results showed at a beta value of 0.300, meaning the brand trust strongly influences consumer decision. This suggests that consumers rely heavily on trust when choosing between products. In Malaysia, the growth of e-commerce has significantly changed consumer behavior. Consumers now have access to a wide variety of products, both local and international. Platforms such as Shopee and Lazada allow easily comparison in terms of price, brand, and product origin. Because of this, decision making has become more complex. Consumers are no longer making simple choice, but instead evaluating multiple factors before purchasing. Therefore, it becomes important to identify which factor play the most important role in influencing decisions. The main issue is that consumers face too many choices, which lead to difficulty in decision making. For example, a consumer may need choose between cheaper product and a trusted brand. This creates uncertainty because different factors in influences decision in different ways. However, existing research does not clearly identify which factor has the strongest influences. Therefore, this study focuses on determining whether brand trust is the key influencing factor. Based on this problem, the research question is, does brand trust influence purchase preferences? The objective of this study is to determine the impact of brand trust on consumer decision. This is important because trust reflects confidence and helps reduce uncertainty when purchasing products. This study uses quantitative research approach, which allow objective measure of relationship. The data collected was using a structured questionnaire from 227 respondents. SPSS was used to analyze the data through descriptive analysis, correlation analysis, and regression analysis. Descriptive analysis help identify general patterns, which correlation and regression determine the strength and impact of brand trust on purchase preferences. This ensures that the findings are reliable and statistically supported. The findings show that brand trust play a significant role in influencing purchase preferences. The correlation value is R equal 0.519, indicated a moderated to strong positive relationship. This means that as brand trust increase, purchase preferences also increase. In addition, the regression analysis show a beta value of 0.300, which confirm that brand trust has strong influences on consumer decision making. In simple terms, consumers are more likely to choose products from brands they trust. This shows that trust is not related to purchase behavior but actually drives decision making. The finding can be explained using signal theory, which states that consumers rely on signals such as brand, reputation, to evaluate the product quality. When consumers cannot directly access a product, they use brand trust as a signal of reliability. Therefore, a trust brand reduces perceived risk and increases confidence in purchasing decision. This explains why brand trust has strong influences in terms of strength. The study used real data and statistical analysis, which improve reliability. However, there are limitations such as limited sample size and focus on selected variables. Future research can include more variable and large sample for better generalization. In conclusion, this study confirmed that brand trust has significant and positively influences on purchase preferences. The statistically result included beta value of 0.300 show that brand trust strongly affected consumer decision. This means that the consumer are more likely to choose product from brand they trust. From practical perspective, business should focus on building strong brand and credibility to influence consumer behavior. Overall, trust is the key factor in modern purchasing decisions.